Do you still remember the first day that you are Logan?
Of course.
What are the difference between this time? Before
my heart was beating about 140 beats per minute that first day.
Logan is a movie about a wounded man with a wounded heart, but you are a loving person. But he shuts down all the door to love and to trust.
Exactly.
How do you understand this person and so that you can walk into...
I've had my heart broken before. You know, right now all is good, but I believe actors, all of us actually, have every emotion available to us. You know, my library is here. All the people here, that's my library.
You pick.
Yeah.
But he is a man losing the vitality to live, like no more life force.
Yeah.
What do you think that can ignite him again?
Family ignites him again. I mean, he's shut off from life and he's caring for his father figure in Charles, but in the end he's forced into action, you know, by family, this sort of dynamic, and he's at his core a good man.
I really like the interaction between Logan and Laura, because Logan is so full of anger and like Laura, there's a scene she was trying to hold his hand. And there are children in the movie too. If there are some qualities that you can retrieve from your childhood, like the qualities of like curiosity towards the world, like everything amazes you, what do you think is the quality that you want to get back?
Oh, I'm an actor, so, you know, being an actor is like being a big kid. I literally dress up. It kind of is important as an actor, but I think the sense of wonder and innocence and fearlessness, I think little kids have, they don't see any danger. They're just, and they're not worried about what anyone else thinks.
And, you know, we don't really worry about superhero if there is they are the superheroes. We don't worry about them, but in the movie we worry about Logan because like he's
vulnerable.
Yeah. And so what are the essence that you add into this character to make us feel like, oh, he is a man, just a man?
We see both Charles and he in latter stages of their life, and so their powers are dwindling, they are vulnerable, and we tried to make it feel real, and you know, for many reasons actually, but also to understand there's a ramification to violence too, you know, of all kinds. And a life of violence, which he's had through battling, it has a toll, it costs.
Do you still remember the first day that you are Logan?
Of course.
What are the difference between this time? Before
my heart was beating about 140 beats per minute that first day. I had to say, where is she? 3 words. Where is she? Where is she? I had to walk in, hit the mark, where is she? Cut lunch, you know. And my heart was like, boom, 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 boom. Very different at the end, but also it was quite emotional, and I was filled with a great sense of gratitude to the fans and the people I work with.
So this time, before every time the director says action, what is in your heart? What are you thinking?
Excitement. I was excited. I was so excited to play this version of the character, which I felt deeper and different from any of the others, and I was excited to explore all of that.
And I think the way that Logan fights is very direct.
Yeah, very direct.
Animalistic.
Yeah. It's not pretty, it's not studied.
Yeah, not performance. Do you like design?
Absolutely. I work very hard on that, the physicality of it and how he fights and the fight sequences, and also for X24, you know, they try to have a different physicality.
So you design, you take part in, take a big part in it.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, I feel like action, the way you fight, comes from within. The way you talk, the way you think, it comes from within. So I know that better than anyone, you know. Someone can show me a cool move, but it just may not feel right for the character.
So finally, do you love to share some of the quotes or the moment in the movie that you like the most?
You know, there's some great lines in this movie. I love...
there are a lot of.
A lot of them, and I think don't be what they made you is one of the highlights for me.
Yes.
I think it's a great message for everybody. There's a lot of pressure sometimes, parents, friends, society, to try and mold yourself maybe into not what feels natural to you or what is authentic. Don't be what they made you. Like, be true to yourself.
So that movie, Shane, is that one that you love?
Yeah, there's no living with a killing.
Yes.
It's a great line. And that's sort of, here's a character who's killed a lot of people over the years. You know, maybe She says, but they were bad people, and he says, all the same, there is a cost to violence.